The Viking feast would have failed on a warship. Meat spoiled, and fire had nowhere safe to burn.
But the heaviest provision was not food. So what fed 60 sailors? And how did they cook?
The hull was long, open to spray, crowded with rowers, oars, weapons, and wet sailcloth. Every rationer fought for one dry corner. A carcass was bulky. A boiling pot turned dangerous as the ship rolled. Rowing and staying warm burned enormous energy, so food had to be dense, dry, and edible cold. The first correction is what disappeared. Roasted or boiled meat was seldom ordinary sea provision. The famous feast stayed ashore. Then what replaced it? Not one Viking superfood, but a system. Barley meal, bread, dried fish, and butter. Each solved a different problem. Bread and fish could be eaten when cooking was impossible. Butter packed energy into little space. Meal could become porridge if anyone found a fire. And there is the second puzzle. A warship had no fixed fireplace. So how did porridge and the large pots found in ship graves fit a vessel without a hearth? Later Norwegian law gives an extraordinary answer. The cook went ashore 3 times a day, twice to prepare meals, and once only for water. The law was written after the Viking-Age, not inside a 9th century logbook. But the logic fits the whole. Coastal landfall could be part of the kitchen. Now consider the ration. The museum calculates a later legal allowance of nearly 900 grams of barley meal and almost 300 grams of butter per man per day. That was dense fuel for punishing work, not a feast. But one vital provision could not be concentrated, smoked, or dried. It was water, not mead. The Oseberg and Gokstad ship graves contained enormous wooden troughs, while smaller barrels could fit a narrow longship. The modern sea stallion showed the scale. 61 sailors needed at least 183 liters each day. Nearly a ton lasted about 5 days. Not an ancient ration book, but the physics was timeless. Food can be dried, water cannot. The coast was resupply, not scenery. That leaves the dried cod. It survived the voyage easily. But how far had it already traveled before it came aboard? DNA supplied an answer no saga could. Cod bones from Viking-Age Haithabu, in what is now northern Germany, carried the genetic signature of Arctic Norway. Plain dried fish had crossed an extraordinary distance. Whether traded or carried as provisions, the North was already supplying the South. So what kept them alive? Not a feast or miracle food, but a system. Concentrated provisions, renewed water, and hot meals when coast and weather allowed. And that system began ashore. Before cod crossed the sea, fresh fish had to survive without a refrigerator. How did Norwegian air do it?